And the F2 feature is go! Our pole sitter got off the line nicely. That's not the case for Crawford, who's going to be under pressure from Colapinto. It is the battle for second place that is going to concern us down to turn number 1, because our pole sitter got away well, and he will choose his line into turn number 1. Crawford had a much better second phase of the start, and he maintains second place despite Colapinto's efforts. Off the background, though, is Juan Manuel Correa. He is rejoining along with the VAR, and a big crash involving our winner from yesterday.
Look for the number 1 Alpine Junior car that's right in the front of your shot now. So it's Hauger who climbs the curb, comes back on. Yeah, that's where the contact is made.
The green flag flies once again. That is a good restart for many in the field. And Aaron is going to hang on to it. Crawford thinking about it, but can't make the move. Hadjar trying to go around the outside. Won't be given the room by Bortoletto, who will hang on to 4th and further back. They're trying to make the moves. It's tight through there as we get back up to racing speed.
That was Fittipaldi trying to make the move in the Van Amersfoort car, but it's Hadjar now who's really on the move again. Has serious warm-up, doesn't he, in that Red Bull liveried machine, and he's on the hunt, trying to make his way further through the points, attacking the rear of Bortoletto's Invicta. As you have the AIX looking down the outside.
Going the long way round, trying to take back the place. That is the difference between the soft tyre and the hard tyre. We told you the pendulum has swung, and there's the move from Joshua Dirksen to show you.
So we've got Aaron and Colapinto in the pits. The gap was 36 seconds as they came in. He should come out ahead, providing this pit stop goes well.
The driver has done, it's slightly slow. Can he fire it up back into the fast lane? He can, so he covers off Colapinto. Williams Academy driver behind, there he is, driver from Argentina. But where is the Dams car? It was going to be close anyway. He's behind at the moment, but remember, the Dams car of Crawford has fired up those tyres, and that won't be a contest as we drive up the hill. The net race lead is being debated, and surely the American driver is going to be able to fire his way by. It is going to be any second now, and he has fired his way by. Further up the road, Crawford goes to P9 at the moment, but that could be for the top step of the podium. That couple of outlaps from Crawford did the job, and he's got the net race lead. Every single time he's been off the road in the background. Aaron, our pole sitter, chasing down the net race lead, but he chases it off the road into the gravel, and he's been passed on track. That is heartbreak for him, because it's going to take a lot of effort now to recover those positions.
And he's got a lot of oversteer, hasn't he, Aaron? He just loses the rear. He loses the rear in the mid-corner of turn 14, and that is the rear tyre overheating all the way through that final sector. You could see it in turn 13. Balance bit him in turn 14, just not the balance underneath him.
Sorry about that.
Galling, pure driver error.
Dirksen from the race lead. He was the lead driver on the alternative strategy.
No, come on.
Can you switch on?
The green flag is out once again, and we're going to get another battle between these two. Look how close it is. That is absolute centimetres down to turn number 1, and Bortoletto hanging on for the time being, but for how much longer? Elbows out, so aggressive and not able to force his way by. Brilliant driving from both, but it's Colapinto who gathers it together. We're on board with Paul Aaron.
Aaron, who's battling away with O'Sullivan, having just made the move down towards turn 1. O'Sullivan thinking about going back at him down towards T4, but a move then for Aaron, who made the error early on in the race, manages to snatch the inside by borrowing a bit of pit lane there, and brave stuff without the tyre up to operating temperature on the brakes.
Oh my word! This is a big moment for the podium places. This time there's no need for the dummy. This time it's later on the brakes and the positions change. Colapinto gets past Bortoletto. He goes through and he's up to 7th place at the moment. But when they all cycle through the pit stops, that could be 2nd by the end of the race. You can see an old hard versus a new soft, and it's a different racetrack for the American driver who's forcing his way by at turn number 5, and he will go on the attack. The next car up the road is Isaac Hadjar. We promised you a cameo. It might be a starring role for Juan Manuel Correa, who's up to 5th place.
Lovely stuff, and he's only got 7 laps to take them, of course, much lighter on fuel now in the race. The track fully rubbered in at the end of the race, and it was, shall I pass left or shall I pass right for Correa? And he came out of the final corner, and look how much more grip he's got than Bortoleto.
Juan Manuel Correa passes where he wants. He's the driver on the attack. He was denied a podium yesterday by time penalty. He wants it back today. He's up to P4, and he's got 2.5 seconds to catch our championship leader. He will not be denied today, despite Aaron's efforts. The soft tyre is faster. Juan Manuel Correa is going through, and he's taking 3rd position to climb back to the podium he deserved yesterday for his drive. What a stint on the hard tyre today. What a race for Dams. We told you before the 5 red lights went out, watch out for the French team, because they know how to work that tyre.
Bortoleto's going to defend his teammate to the inside. Miney goes to the outside. Bortoleto squeezes him, but surely might not.
Oh, contact between the 2 teammates, and that will be a debrief that will be extremely awkward. You can't overtake off the road, and the 2 Invictas come together, debating 6th place on the final lap.
Damage to the front wing for Bortoleto, and the radio channels will be ablaze.
Great job, man. Great job. That's what we done yesterday, right? That was really stupid.
This always looked likely after the pit stop sequence, and Crawford, for just the 2nd time in Formula 2, will take the checkered flag and claim victory. He leads home Colapinto, and what a story for Juan Manuel Correa.
Come on! What a strategy, man! Yes, come on! That's how we do it! Yes, baby!
Jack Crawford has taken a 1st win of the season, now 10 drivers on the top step. Franco Colapinto with his 2nd podium of the campaign, and it's a 1st podium of the campaign officially now for Juan Manuel Correa. Well, Jack Crawford climbing to 4th in the championship standings with that result today. This is a championship that is wide open. It is led by Paul Aaron on 100 points. He's 9 points ahead of Hadjar, but you're going to have to be consistent. You've got to perform on Grand Prix Sunday when we hand out the major points.